Hello everyone, Alicia here and welcome to another video. This is my new orchid. Her name is Monsoon and she has this little cup and I wanted to make the cup cooler. I have almost like a sort of visceral reaction to this particular shade of purple and these abstract swirls as a design concept. What are they saying? What do they mean? What do they represent? They're just there. It's very white woman's Instagram, in my opinion. And Monsoon deserves better. She deserves more. So, that's a lot to say. We're painting, that's so much to say. We're painting Monsoon's cup. And I thought about calling it a pot, because plants are in pots, but I didn't think that fit, because this thing isn't really substantial enough to be called a pot. It's very much a cup. It really is. I think that's clear to see. So orchids are kind of like air plants. Is that right? Kind of have aerial roots, Anyway, they're different from other pots that you would just put in potting soil and water. And they need more air. They need to dry out more, orchids. And I'm obviously an expert. So anyway, she comes out of her cup. There's another cup. And then the second cup can be filled with water. Then you just dunk the orchid in the cup, right? Dunk it to get everything wet. There's substrate in there, some wood chips or some moss. And then you dump out the cup and you put the plant back in the empty cup. Recently dunked plant goes in the empty cup. And that's how you water her. And yeah, so she needs a better home, Oh gosh, don't we all deserve to customize our living spaces, the places where we occupy ourselves, and the places that we occupy. We all deserve to look around our little nests and see them customized and made for ourselves. So she deserves it, and so do you, and so do I, So that's my philosophical introduction to why interior decorating and design is essential to the human psyche. I'm using acrylic markers for this project. I wanted to paint, but I didn't want to paint, and I didn't want the stress of trying to get the colors perfect. So I'm just going with okay, I have the predetermined, oh, that's such a loud vehicle. So I have the predetermined colors, you get what you get. The Posca pens are the colors they are. The acrylic markers, these are from Art X. I don't even remember. Are they Art X? I think so. Yeah, that sounds right. Acrylic markers. I've really been digging the acrylic markers lately. You've got the opacity and the the layering capabilities of acrylic paint in just a handy marker, So that's nice. I've been enjoying them. The Posca pens, they're higher quality and the colors are more opaque and consistent, but the Art X ones are really fun. And I've been grabbing those kind of more because I like the tip, this sort of felt brush tip. The Posca pen has more of a rigid nib, but I like this brushy felt. It's really nice. It's flexible and it gives me enough of that acrylic painting feeling with still having the control of it being in a marker form. So very fun, perfect for projects like this. And as I continued to work on this cup for Monsoon, it became more and more like graffiti-like and more street art feeling, and I love that. And doing this kind of made me realize how much I want to embrace that sort of aesthetically, you know? So that'll be really fun to play with more in the future. Also, just doing art projects like this on alternative surfaces. And if we were really trying to go full circle with the whole metaphor, I'd do it on my house, like inside my house. It's like a decorating thing. You know, just take these. I used them for Monsoon's house, and I should just use them for mine too, and just start drawing stuff on the walls. Like, wouldn't my living room wall next to the, I'm gonna do this. I'm doing this immediately as soon as I'm done with this. Wouldn't my wall in my living room where the TV is, wouldn't it be better if in the corner under the TV there were like little Pikmin? Like little Pikmin like walking in a line? I think that would be really cute and an improvement to the home. And like it's, you know, yeah, life's for living. Right, Monsoon? Right. Her pot's looking beautiful, her pot cup. I had a lot of fun layering these paint markers. I went down with a lot of like base colors and colors that ultimately get to peek through underneath in other layers. And one of the most fun parts of working on this project was getting to go over areas I had reworked or like areas I hadn't yet fine-tuned with the black marker to make like nice lines that are still like kind of organic and loose, but they frame the individual like letters so well. So that was a really fun part, cleaning all of that up. And then everything just comes to life with the white highlights, you know? That was really fun. There's a part of this process that's yet to come that I'm so excited for y'all to see because it was unexpected. I didn't think it was going to work in this way. I actually think I said earlier that I wasn't going to. I actually did say that. I did say I wasn't going to be painting for this project, or that I didn't want to be painting, but in the same way that like evolutionarily everything is crabs, or is it shrimp? No, everything's crabs, you know. In the same way everything is painting. So I will inevitably be basically, I mean I am, but I will be painting in yet another more traditional sort of way. Yeah, that's coming. I've really been enjoying this like texturing, shading technique with just putting in dots. I love the organic texture. It actually reminds me of like the old 90s cartoon word art of like Schoolhouse Rock, that sort of thing. Whatever weird part of the curriculum that was for. Anyway, it reminds me of that. And embracing nostalgia has been one of the best things I've done for myself in recent years. Just that idea of, oh gosh, I can't remember the term I heard online. Someone said something about, you know, dopamine driven decorating, or like that sort of idea of just filling your home with things that you love to look at and things that you love to see. So getting to have this awesome painted cup in my windowsill is wonderful, and it's there every day, and that's really special. And if I see something and I love it, then why not add that love to like my daily life? I think I'm capturing kind of the feeling. Yeah, as you can see now, we've regressed completely into our base form and our painting with a brush on a messy palette with dirty water and a reused paper towel yet again. And somehow that just feels right. It feels like sort of a full circle moment. That's it. Life is just a series of full circle moments, like a spiral, you know. Just keep finding ourselves again and again and again. And that's beautiful. That's why we're here. It's fun. It's really cool, actually. You know, like that's the point, is to just keep finding yourself. Just keep being here right now. Like present and stuff. Cool cup. Cool new home for a cool newish plant. And isn't she beautiful? Thank you all so much for being here with me. I hope you've enjoyed this process, and I hope you draw on your walls. I really do. I hope that you draw on your walls. Oh yeah, last thing I did was put a layer of Mod Podge over this whole thing as like a pseudo sealant. At least I can say that I put in some effort to, preserve this. It wasn't a priority. Preservation and like that sort of fine-tuning, longevity, not a priority. The priority was doing it and enjoying it and having it. So yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for my patrons. Thank you to my patrons. Thankful for my patrons. And everyone else, you can check out things. And I love you very much. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.